Planting a tree will give the planet more life. The earth is dying, and to survive, we need it to be healthy. With the decline in the environment, planting a tree will help the air quality and the climate as a whole. I have personal impact on this because planting trees and vegetation will help the environment because I want to live longer. And to find research on these topics, I have went to different websites and found articles to gather information on this. First, I would discuss what happened for all the trees to go down in the world. Second, I would examine how we can help to plant a tree and lastly, I would discuss what trees do for us. Like I said before, the earth is dying, and we need it to be healthy and to live. With the decline in the climate, planting trees will help improve air quality and also the climate as a whole. The problem we face is the number of trees are going down in years. All throughout time, it is essential for us to use trees as humans, not for fire, but also for building things. Since the end of the Ice Age, 10,000 years, the world has lost 1/3 of its forest, 2 billion hectares of a forest, which is around the area of the United States. The biggest spike of trees being cut down was in the 1980s, with a loss of 150 million hectares, which is 370,658,072 acres. Even though we see these high spikes in the past, that doesn't mean that trees are still not being cut down today. When we think of some solutions, it's easy just to think we can just plant another tree. The solution to the problem is truly planting more trees. When, in instance, you start a garden, those plants let out oxygen and get CO2, which helps the air quality. Trees help the air that we live, filter the water we drink, and provide habitat to over 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity. Forests provide jobs to over 1.6 billion people, and they help keep harmful chemicals out of the air. And they're a key ingredient to 25% of medicine. For example, aspirin. Did you know that it comes from the bark of a tree? Trees are in everything, and it helps with everything we need. As people, we do not need just to take care of trees, but we need to give back to them also by planting more trees so we can have more trees in this world. And you don't have to do it alone. There are many organizations out there where people can go in groups to help plant trees. Not just you, but your friends. You can invite friends, family members, even host a tree party for your loved trees. And maybe, you never know, you don't have the time to do it. There's also organizations out there that you can pay, and they'll plant trees. Now that you've planted a tree, let's see how it benefits you. As I said before, trees are essential for our daily lives. They're things such as medicine, air, the air that we breathe, water that we drink, everything. Trees and vegetation that directly shade buildings decrease demand for air conditioning. Green infrastructures, increasing urban parks and forest trees, can reduce the energy demand for nearly buildings by 10%. This in turn reduces emissions of greenhouse gases from fossil fuels, energy production, helping to mitigate climate change. Trees are directly store and sequence carbon dioxide from the air that the photosynthesis processes. A healthy tree can lead to a healthy you and me. A study by TNC scientists shows that the time in nature, like a walk among trees in a city park, correlates with drop in anxiety and depression. In Louisville, Kentucky, researchers have found that planting 9,000 trees improved neighbors' health conditions that were linked to heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancers. Going outside and breathing in fresh air is better for our health. And trees and vegetation provide essential habitats and food for many species, including pollinating insects, migrating birds, and small mammals, such as bats and squirrels. Keeping trees also helps keep wildlife in the forest and away from population. Trees went down in the past, but they're still going down today. We can help combat this by planting more trees, so then it makes up for the numbers of trees being cut down. And the trees truly do a lot for us. Give us air, the water that we drink, a lot. Trees are dying, and to survive, we need them to be healthy. With the decline in the climate, planting a tree can help improve the air quality and climate as a whole. My call to action. You guys need to get out there and get in nature and plant more trees. Because what's better than getting a fresh breath of air? It's just being around some trees, getting the shade, just being great. We love trees. We need trees. So, hey, go out today, plant a tree, and just love nature. I got my sources from EPA.gov, OneTreePlanted.org, OurWorldInData.org, Greenfi.com, and TheBrineRandHarm.com.